Hi, this is Nathalie from LineDotArrow from the Netherlands, and I'm here to show you the first freebies for the first week challenge we are running in the Boho Summer Collab. And it's a collaboration between me and Suzanne from Nonstop Papercrafts. We created this Bohemian summer kit together. We have 17 pages. She has 17 pages in her shop and I have 17 pages in my shop. I have linked down below the videos of her pages showing you the pages. I have the video. I have the link of the video where she's showing you the pages, and I have my link too. It was launched yesterday on both our channels, and today we are showing our freebies. Suzanne is showing her freebies on her channel, and I'm showing mine over here. And the freebies may not be particularly included in every challenge, but for the first week we have included freebies that are actually going to work for the challenge. The second and the third week we still have freebies, but they are not necessarily included in the challenge. So how does it work? Okay, first let me explain that besides the Line.Arrow Facebook group, also Junkjournal for everyone, and Haystack, Crafty Corner, and Sweet Pea Papers for Facebook groups are all collaborations, are all collaborators in this challenge. So if you are a member of one of those groups, you can enter in the challenge, but you can also become a member of the other 3 groups if you're not already a member, and place your makings over there too. And placing the makings, showing pictures of your your work, it has to be joined with the hashtag Boho Summer Collab. And that one post, so not a picture, but if you have one post with, let's say, 3 pictures, it is one post, and one post is one entry. And all the entries will be collected at the end of the 3 weeks challenges. And we have a 4th week where we are wrapping things up. So you have actually 4 weeks to do all this. And after the 4 weeks, in all the 4 groups, there will be prizes drawn, and they will all collect all the hashtags in their group and all the posts with the entries. Some of you already joined in a few collaborations in my Facebook group, because I'm usually doing challenges almost every month. And we recently I did recently have a collaboration with Kara from Kara Brandon Creations. We made a lavender lace kit together, and we had a great collaboration too, also with Haystack Crafty Corner and her Facebook group, Karen Brennan and Friends, and Line.Arrow. But this time we are working with 4 groups, and the 2 groups that are also working together besides Junkjournal for everyone are design team members having their own group. So I'm really happy they want to jump in with us, because the more the merrier. But the first week we are going to create travel ephemera. And I maybe have to explain, Suzanne and I talked about the theme of the kit we are going to make, and Bohemian Summer, because it's almost summer and there's lots of florals, so we created this kit. And Suzanne said, well, it does make her think about traveling, because like boho and traveling like gypsies and everything. So we thought about a travel theme challenge. And the first week challenge is, like I said, creating travel ephemera, and it starts May 7 and it ends on May 13. And then another one starts. We do another show and tell of the freebie for the next challenge for week 2, and then it starts on Sunday. And May 23rd also starts a new challenge, and we do the preview video a day before, also showing you the freebies. I will try to link all this info down the video, but there's a lot of info in it, and there's only a certain amount of room to put info in. So I will try to do that, but also check the Facebook groups, because I'm going to make events for each challenge, and I know Haystack Crafty Corner is doing that too. I think maybe Sweet Pea Papers is doing that too, but I'm sure they will all have information. Also, Junk Journal for Everyone, they will be informing you how things work. And if you still don't know, you can ask underneath this video in the comment section or in one of the Facebook groups, and we will try to help you figure out what you don't understand, and we'll help you on the way to create and have fun. So yeah, I'm not going to show you the papers like I said, but I am going to show you the freebies, this week's freebies, and there are multiple pages. So this is just a promo sheet of the freebies. This is a little passport thingy, and it has 3 pages. And little tabs, little words, not a tabs, little words, tabs and some words. And I have made one before. This was the prototype. And as you can see, it's a little bit smaller. And when you have it finished, it should look like this. But this is the prototype because I didn't merge the pages together in the right way. Like for instance, this was 1 page and this was 1 page, but it should be otherwise divided because you are folding it in half like a book. So if you have an image over here on 1 page, the other image is going to end up over here. This is the second version I made, and this one is correct, and as you can see, it's binded with a stitch. The other one is completely glued because I made a mistake with adding the pages together. So this is 1 page, back and front. This one is 1 page. This is the back side of one of the pages, and this is 1 page. So this is the front side of the passport, the inside of the passport. And maybe I show you, I'm going to show you how you can make it. Maybe that's a good thing. I'm going to cut out all these elements, but make sure you have these two together, and the other ones together. And yeah, I'm going to do some cutting off camera, and when I have cut everything out, I will be back and we are going to assemble the passport together. So I cut out all the pages. Didn't cut out these yet. And as you can see, these sheets are not perfect. They are not completely straight. They are kind of wonky. I did made a version that had clean cuts, and it didn't look authentic, and it didn't look vintage and used and old. So I changed it back to wonky and more vintage looking. But you should have these two together, and these two together. And I also did not cut in the notches over here and not rounded the corners yet, because when you merge everything together, you can do that all at the same time, so they are lined up together. First, you want to fold and just check if the folding is correct. Fold this one too, and you do the same thing with the other pages, only this one needs to be folded the other way around, because we are going to glue this one inside this one. So this is the front side, and we are going to attach this one in here. And as you can see, the front cover is a little bit bigger, and I did that on purpose so you had room to adjust. So I'm just going to first do some folding. And I have to check. Oh, yeah. This is on the left side. And yeah, this is this one. And it has this one on the front. So this is the inside of this one. So when you put it in, you first have a blank sheet. Well, it's not blank, but no picture or script on it. So this is your first page on the left, like the photo. And this one is next to it. So this one am I doing it correct? Yeah, I am. This one needs to be like so. Yeah. This one needs to be like so. So when you put it in, when you put it in, this is together. And then this one is like so. So this is what you should have. So these two together, you have this piece. If you glue these together, you have the actual passport page. If you have these two together, you have this piece. And if you have these two together, you have this piece. And if you have these two together, you have this. And this is obviously outside of the cover. So I'm going to glue. And I'm just going to use a regular glue stick. And first I'm going to put glue on one side of the page. And then sliding it in like this. And trying to line this up in the middle. Open it. And just glue it to the cover. And this way you can glue this one inside very easy. You don't have to measure anything anymore because it should be in straight. And if not, you can always re-glue. You can pull it out and re-glue it again. And now we are gluing these two together. So I'm doing the exact same thing. Gluing on this side. I'm just checking my folding again. Make it straight. And lining it up. Flipping it over. And gluing it down. And it needs adjusting. You need to cut afterwards. But it's like making a signature of a journal actually. Because there's glue over here. Just clean it. So we can have this one in here. So these are glued. Okay, glue is still there. And the next one, the final one, is this one. And of course you are free to glue them back in another order. This is not something you need to do. But yeah, this is the way I designed it, so it looks like a real faux passport. And you can, because I included empty spots, so you could actually journal in it or add little bits and pieces of ephemera, because I think Suzanne has very nice freebies that can go in here too. Or you can add pockets and add a tag, or because it's for fun, so you can actually do anything you want. Just cleaning my desk. So now you have this. And the first thing you need to do is cut out the border of the front cover, because that is really big. And I'm also going to cut off just a little bit from this side. It's still wonky, so it needs some adjustment. But this is, no, this is going in like this. I had it upside down. And I think I need to cut off this too. So these are not perfect, I know, but it will work. Suzanne had it tested too for me, and she created a very fun passport with it. So, and I made two now, and they work. So, when you have this all lined up, you can cut it to size. But you really have to make sure this is going to be very tight. So this all has to be in the crease, like you do with a signature before you cut it to size. It could help if you just use a little paper thingy over here. And what I did, I didn't do anything special. I just, because it's just a few pages, so you can actually do it with a scissor, cut off these. And maybe I should cut off a little strip later, because I'm not sure if I have all the white off now. But you just cut off this, do the same on the bottom. Okay, this is kind of wonky. Okay, and I am going to check if I have everything cut off. Not everything, so I'm going to correct it like so. Now the next thing I'm going to do is round the corners. And then you can ink, and with the inking you also can take off a little bit of the white. And I did also punched over here. And if you don't have a corner around it, you just cut it in a corner with a scissor, or leave them straight. That's an option too, of course. So let me do some inking. So I have everything inked, and it looks like this now. And this is the outside. And what I want to do, and the other ones I just glued, which looks very nice, and I just attached them with a pamphlet stitch together. I'm going to do the same with the stitching, but in this one they are in the eyelets in here, but I want to put in real eyelets. And I also want to sew around the pages this time. So first let me put in, no, I'm going to put in the eyelets first. I'm first going to sew around the cover, assemble everything together and put in the eyelets. So let's do the sewing off camera. When I have everything done, you will see me back. Okay, here's a little update. I forgot my sewing needle. The needle broke from the sewing machine. I think it was when I made the piano roll. I ended up ruining the thread. No, not the thread, the needle, and I forgot to put in a new one because, well, obviously at that point I was so busy with my mother-in-law. So I have to fix this because it's now perforated. Oh boy, what did I do? And I'm not going to print again and merge everything together again. I just going to add one of these, like a tab thingy. Although I wish this was on a little bit more sturdy paper. So maybe I have to put it on this. And I'm not sure it will completely cover the thing I did wrong. Or maybe I can add a little fabric in between. And I have to replace the needle first, of course. I'm afraid I will forget it again. yeah, during the days when, well, we were busy with my mother-in-law, I forgot a lot of things, to be honest. I don't think it will cover the complete damage. Not at all. So I have to, or maybe, just maybe. Oh, I think it's just enough. Yay. Oh, I'm so happy. Yeah, and I know there's no tab in your real passport, but yeah, this is not a real passport. This is a fun thing. So there's some punching over here, but I can cover this with some ink. That's not a biggie. So this should work. Yeah, this is cool. Okay, I'm going to replace my sewing needle now and then actually going to sew. So I did some sewing. I did add something extra. I had the tab thingy over here and I did the sewing over it, but because of the glue it was not looking pretty. So what I did is cut out the same tab thingy and glued it over the first one. So it's like this, and yeah, this is the sewing. Oh, I don't like the little threads sticking out. So we have this, and over here there are staples in it. So I thought, what if I just put in staples too? But I do want to test how these look, because I don't think, yeah, these are brighter, of course. Well, I'm going to do it anyway. Not sure if I am able to put them on the same spot. Maybe I'm going to put it in the other way. Oh, it's slightly above, but that doesn't matter. Can I make it? Yeah. It's just for fun. It has staples in here too. Maybe I could. It's kind of hard. I want these the right way as they are in now. But I think it's very difficult to measure. Okay, I'm going to try this. Not on the same spot. Well, whatever. It's almost the same spot. Yeah. I like it this way. And a little eyelet. I want to use the smallest I have. Oh, these are. Can I make it with this one? No. So I have to grab the other one. So I have my crocodile over here. Oh. And it was punched in like so. Push them just a little bit further so they break a little. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Yeah. Okay, so this worked. Because I don't like the staples in this color. Oh, there are staples over here too. Am I going to do those too? Yes, I am. So I have some of this is called finger wax and it's water based. Okay, I also have this color. Just make sure I don't drop it on the pages. And I want to, not sure it will work, but I'm going to try and see how, if I put these together, how this will look. Is it darker? Because I think the orange is too orange and the blue is too blue. Okay, maybe this can work. Oh, I do like the blue. Yeah, I'm going to use the blue. Changed my mind. So I'm going to do this with all the staples. So I did color all the staples. I also colored the eyelets. I think these are fun. I dry a little and now I want to sew the pages together. And I'm going to use some waxed thread. Let me grab it, and yeah, I think the passport is finished when it's sewn together. So let me grab a needle. Oh, the wax thing is everywhere now. So yeah, and I also want to thank everybody for their support during, well, the time my mother-in-law was, well, on her worst in her life. Yeah, I really appreciate your support, and it really helped me pull through. So thank you very much for doing that for me. I really appreciate it. I just need to add just a little more over here. Okay, so you merge the pages in the passport the way you want them. Then you are folding this really into the crease, line everything up. You can use a little paper clip thing to hold it together, and then you just punch a hole, one in the middle, or about the middle. I'm just eyeballing it. I'm not really measuring anything. And if you don't have the wax thread, you also can use embroidery twine, or just baker's twine. That's an option too. And you go in the middle. Where's the hole? Over here. Go to the right. Go back into the middle. And then pull a little, not too hard, otherwise you will ruin your paper. Then you go over here. And I usually go underneath this one. And make a knot. Make another knot. And then you can just leave it hanging or tie it into a little bow, whatever you prefer. You can even add beads if you want to. Cut off the excess thread. Yeah, and that's basically it. You have your little passport. And I left these rather long because maybe I want to add beads later. I'm not sure yet, and I can always cut it shorter. So yeah, this is what you got when you have finished all the steps. So this is the passport thingy. This is a part of creating travel ephemera. Make sure you check out Suzanne's video too. And yeah, you could embellish this, of course, like put in little stickers or little labels like these, or even stamp with your stamps, do some scripts, actually write in it. There's a lot you can do. So yeah, show what you want to do. You can even put fabric over here. I just made a paper version, but there's a lot you can do. It's actually a little booklet to put in your journal. And this is going to be in the journal that I'm going to be making with the boho papers. So yeah, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you have questions about the challenge, you can drop them down below in the comment section. Let me know what you think of the passport thingy. And I hope to see your entries in the Facebook groups, well, in all 4 groups. And make sure you use the hashtag Boho Summer Collab, and you can join in with the challenges and have fun with us. And I want to thank everybody for watching. Stay safe, stay creative, and I hope to see you next time. Greetings from the Netherlands. Bye bye. Bye.